name was, chat? I gotta tell me his name. We gotta finish that one too. Anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like bees, and make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. We got Mafia killed his family in front of him, unaware he is the Punisher, part 2. You know what I mean? Hey, I see my boy Cam right there, man. They liking the diversity. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that like the diversity. I told you, I do not understand how some of y'all folks can watch the same content. You got people that literally supports me. Thank you for supporting me. You got people that literally supports me and only watch one type of content. I'm not going to react to Jay Willie. I'm not going to watch Jay Willie Silly if you don't watch football. Like, all your life revolve around sports, bro. All you do is watch football. That's all you want to see. I'm not going to watch Jay Willie Silly if he don't react to basketball. You know what I mean? If he's not reacting to the Lakers, if he's not reacting to the Warriors, I will not watch him. You know what I mean? I don't understand, man. Your life got to be very miserable. You know what I mean? But best believe we going to do diversity every day.
It's for Frank to show up for Sunday dinner.
All my new subscribers and new viewers, if y'all do want to go watch all my movie reactions, it is in the playlist section. I got playlist sections set up for all of y'all. So please, pretty please, do not scroll down and try to find certain videos. I got gaming react. I got a gaming playlist section for you. I got everything set up for you. So please do not try to just scroll down because you're not going to find the videos you're looking for.
That he is injured and struggling to survive in the woods.
Punish!
Gunner are both badly hurt, with Gunner asking Frank to promise to bury him. Frank tries to find help, but collapses from his own injuries. Micro finds Frank, badly injured but alive, and helps him back to the van.
Come on now, Frank. Everything's gonna be okay, all right?
Fresh out of the oven.
What is that?
Eat this. Great.
No. Wait. Just wait.
Micro goes to get Curtis and tells him that Frank is dying. Curtis rushes to help because he used to be a medic. He helps remove the arrow from Frank's shoulder while Micro looks uncomfortable. Afterward, Curtis scolds Micro for involving Frank in this fight, making Micro feel guilty for bringing Frank into the danger. Russo and Dinah have a moment together, and after it is over, Russo finds a file on Frank. He gets upset that Dinah is still investigating Frank, believing Frank is dead. Dinah does not confirm anything, but Russo notes that they never found Frank's body and wonders about it.
Why are you so intent on pissing on the memory of a dead man?
That's not what this is. I'm not lying. I'm just not telling you anything.
You know that they never found his body?
Gotta go to work.
Frank, I gotta get him. You gotta lay down. I gotta go back. I took care of it. What do you mean? I took care of it.
In Curtis's vet group, O'Connor talks about how tough he is, bragging about his hard experiences and making fun of the others. Curtis shares a story about training with a goat that was repeatedly injured for practice, eventually dying from too much damage. The story serves as a metaphor, with Frank being compared to the goat. Micro is watching his family arguing over his son, Zach, who stole a skateboard, hit his sister, and is being a bully.
I know that you stole that skateboard.
Bro, I would have knocked, bro.
Are you a bully? Now, is that what this...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You would have hit my daughter in front of you. Like that right there, you need to check that immediately. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you hitting, like, I mean, I can't really say anything because, you know, I used to whoop on my sister too, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really say anything, but it's like in front of my parents, though. I never whooped I never hit on my sister in front of my parents. You know what I mean? That's a different level of disrespect. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be a hypocrite here and say, yeah, you need to check him. You know what I'm saying? When I remember times, it was beating the brakes off my sister. You know what I mean? I forgot she was a girl sometimes. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's a tough mother effer right there. One thing I can say about my sister, and that girl tough, man. I put them blows. I used to beat down my sister. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hit women. You know what I mean? But for all the brothers out here, y'all already know. They ain't women in our eyes. See, you ain't got a sister. You alone. You a little lone boy. What about you looking at me like that? You a lone boy. You just play with Legos, and that's your sister and your brother, them Legos. You know what I mean? You don't know how it is to have siblings, so you don't understand. But everybody got a sister know she get blows. You know what I mean? Straight up, my sister got a lot of blows. You know what I mean? But she took them blows, though. My sister used to spit on me. You know what I mean? My sister used to scratch me. Oh, my God, I could not. Oh, my God. You know what I mean? I could not stand them scratches. You feel me? She used to always scratch me, bro. And she had a strong kick. You know what I mean? One thing I hated more than anything, when we used to be fighting, I used to get her to the ground. She used to always swing her legs. Oh, my God, I couldn't stand that. And her legs were strong. She used to dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when she kicking, you feel them kicks. Like, God almighty, dog. That was a tough son of a gun right there. You know what I mean? She gave me a run for my money, but I win at the end of the day.
His family's full of snitches and traitors. It's like what we do here.
Micro asks
I'll slap the taste out of his mouth.
Russo knowing Frank is alive, but Frank defends him as a friend. Lewis is handing out protest literature with O'Connor. They are supporting a man on trial for bringing a gun to class. When Trump approaches them, Lewis gets confrontational and argues he has rights.
What can we do for you, officer?
Go home. Take us.
I'm not blocking the sidewalk or the entrance of a building.
This is a city courthouse. You want to hang out here?
I pay your salary. We all pay your salary. Protect and serve.
Did you just reach for my gun?
I didn't, and I have a witness.
Micro brings up Russo and asks if Frank thinks he should contact him. Frank goes on a rant, saying he had two families, his real one and his Marine family, and he loved being a Marine. Lewis shows up at the vet center after being bailed out of jail. He confronts Curtis, who reveals that O'Connor lied about serving in Vietnam. Curtis calls O'Connor a fraud. Lewis gets angry and leaves. Dinah and Russo meet at the docks, where Dinah tells Russo that Frank is alive. Russo is surprised, and Dinah hopes he can lead her to Frank because she thinks he has information about her Kandahar case. Russo says he will try to find out more and appreciates that Dinah trusted him. Russo then goes to the vet center to see Curtis.
Hey, social worker. You seen Frank?
What?
A dead friend. You seen him recently? I can't tell you how I found out, but I found out and now I gotta find him. I could get him out of here.
I don't think you want to find him.
Free and clear. Now is my chance to make things right.
He said he wanted to help you. That he could help you.
Meanwhile, Lewis confronts O'Connor at his place, accusing him of lying about being in Vietnam.
Bet you want a beer. I can tell you some stories. When we came back from...
You know, when you came back from Texas, he never went to Vietnam.
If you don't like my story...
No, they're not just stories.
Goddamn liar.
Smack the taste out of his mouth. Knock him. Get to him.
Back from the dead.
Hey, Bill.
Hey,
You never change, huh?
lucky for you, I don't.
You remember that douchebag from Mortuary Services, Colonel Bennett? 3 of them were selling heroin out of Kandahar.
What, you just gonna take them all on yourself? How's that going for you so far? Yeah, you think this is what Maria would have wanted for you? Let me get you out the city, Frankie. I got you.
Frank shows up at Micro's house.
I don't know, man. It's just, I told you, spirit of discernment. You know, let's go and just go back a look. Just don't seem like trusted, bro. You don't even sound like you. I don't know, bro. I told you, bro. It's something about that spirit of discernment that God gave me, bro. I could just tell when you just not a trustworthy mother. You don't even sound trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even look trustworthy, bro. Yeah, man. Help me. I can help you get out of this. You don't even sound convincing. You know what I mean? Hey, Punisher, I'm telling you right now, man. You better bust his head open. I'm telling you right now. Some with, bro. I'm telling you right now.
On yourself?
Word to beast.
How's that going for you so far? Yeah, you think this is what Maria would have wanted for you? Let me get you out the city, Frankie.
You said we fought for real or just playing, bro? We used to fight for real. Me and my sister used to fight for real, bro. You know what I mean? Like real for real, bro. She smashed my freaking, she used to she smashed, one time tried to smash my arm in the door. Yeah, bro. We used to fight for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real deal for real. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Frank shows up at Micro's house to apologize to his wife, Sarah, for missing dinner. Sarah talks about her tough family life, and Frank reassures her that things will get better. Meanwhile, Russo waits for Frank at the docks but gets frustrated and leaves. He gets in an SUV where Rollins is waiting, revealing that Russo is working with Rollins, and things are about to get intense.
Told y'all.
Lewis is cleaning blood off his hands after killing O'Connor.
Oh,
he
bro.
then goes home, where his father asks about his shirt and does not notice the wound on Lewis' side. His dad tells him he loves him and offers some pills to help him sleep. Meanwhile, Frank is seen working out with a cinder block while Micro is cooking a dinner. They plan an operation to interrogate General Bennett, who knows the true identity of Agent Orange, as Gunner had told Frank before he died. Frank is determined to find Rollins.
The most important thing is that Bennett has to be where you say he is.
100%.
Sooner we find him, sooner I get to put the guy down.
I want to make sure you mean Agent Orange and not Colonel Bennett.
plan it. Maybe this time I wait in the van, right? And send you in, seeing as how you know the plan so well.
Russo visits Dinah's office, where she asks him for information on Frank, but he says he has nothing. However, we know he is secretly planning to double-cross Frank with Rollins. Russo tries to flirt with...
See, look, hold on, let me see something.
Russo visits Dinah's office, where she asks him for information.
And that's why I'm like, yeah, you can, make love with me in private, but when it comes to public, you ain't gonna kiss me. That's cool. We could be co-workers, but let's just stay co-workers. See, I know how to deal with women like you. You know what I mean? Let's just stay co-workers. So I'm good enough for you to hunch on, you know what I'm saying? And hunch in private and, be in the bed, be in my bed and all that in the private. But in public, you ain't trying to kiss me. Girl, I've been inside you. We done everything. We done the nastiest things. You know what I mean? But now since we in public, you don't want to kiss me. You want to be a co-worker? All right, co-workers don't come to my house. You know what I'm saying? You want to be about business? Business don't come to my house. Don't come to my house. We don't sleep with each other. We don't do none of that. Now, I know how to keep it saying, okay, cool, bet. That's how it is. Okay, bet, for sure. You know what I mean? No kissing or nothing. No coming to my house, no hunching, no kissing, no nothing. No, I ain't got time for that on and off. You know what I'm saying? Either we on this side or we on this side. I ain't got time for all that confusion. You know what I mean? Either we intimate or we ain't intimate. Well,
information on Frank, but he says
I got time for all that.
However, we know he is secretly planning to double-cross Frank with Rollins. Russo tries to flirt
told
with
y'all.
but Sam enters, angry that she told Russo Frank is alive. Dinah has a realization that her office might be bugged and tells Sam. Rollins and Russo are at a fancy house, talking about how to deal with Frank. Rollins thinks Russo should have eliminated Frank when they met at the pier, but Russo reminds him of the time
Can't
Frank
trust
attacked
nobody.
Rollins and gave him a serious eye
Telling you.
injury. They argue and throw vague threats at each other. Bennett is having dinner with a woman and talking about how tough he is.
Or fall back in it.
Look at the mess you've made.
And you know who you remind me of? And Lord Jesus, Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? This is when I was heavy and I don't do it no more. I told you I am clean, been clean for quite some time now. One of my favorite corn stars when I was doing that at the time was Harley Dean. You look exactly like Harley Dean. You know what I mean? I kind of thought that was, I didn't think Harley Dean was acting, but you look exactly like Harley Dean. I'm not trying to give nobody no motivation to go watch that. I'm just saying when I used to watch it. No, I mean, that's what was going on. She looked just like Harley Dean. What the?
Fall back in it.
Look at the mess you've made.
Copy that loud and clear.
Shut it.
Perfect. Hold there. Looks like I got here just in time.
He's here!
We're tied into his phone. 3 minutes. Damn it, stop hitting it! You got 4 hostiles headed your way. They're moving fast.
The things that a lot of men would do for women, it don't make no sense. That boy licking the floor.
Almost done, Frank. We're close.
It's finna get real. It's finna get real.
Get out of there. Hands up! Don't come any closer. Easy, kid. Kid, I am not your enemy here. I'm gonna go that way. You do what you gotta do. I said stop! Easy! No! Easy!
Try to tell you to shut your mouth.
Then we see Lewis is shopping for supplies and making a homemade pressure cooker bomb at home. Bennett talks to Rollins and Russo at the safe house, complaining about Frank. Rollins wants to know what Bennett told Frank and decides to help him start a new life with a new identity. Bennett agrees and leaves his phone with Russo. Meanwhile, Frank and Micro are on the move in the van. Micro talks about hoping to see his family again. Dinah and Sam discover a bug in her office and talk about their dating lives, with Sam saying Dinah sounds like Frank. She disagrees, saying she is about the law while Frank thinks he is above it. Meanwhile, Frank and Micro track Bennett's phone to a CIA safe house.
What the hell kind of place is this?
Relax. You all better come up with the goods fast, or I'm gonna die from looking at this wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's done.
1 badge. 2 badge. Penny and dime.
Dang.
Micro is analyzing an image of Rollins.
Oh
from
shoot,
Frank.
that was a oh shoot, that was a bulletproof window.
Micro is analyzing an image of Rollins from Frank's scope and confirms it is him. Realizing Orange is at the top of the CIA chain, Micro worries because Orange has all the resources, but Frank is not concerned, pointing out that there is no sign anyone's after them. Suddenly, the cameras at Micro's family house go down, and Micro panics, asking Frank to check on them.
CIA and the FBI, they're not coming after us. You're scared, David, and I get that, but think about how this Rollins prick feels. Let me get you something. Some chamomile, huh?
The cameras in my house are down.
What's that? Hey, David,
You need to check on my family right now!
All right. Hey.
Jesus.
I didn't mean to scare you. That's for you. What do I do with these?
Trash cans are over there.
She invites him for a drink, and they have a flirtatious conversation while Micro is away. Sarah has unplugged her internet and cameras to escape everything. She talks about what is missing in her life and says she wants to move on and be happy. She then kisses Frank, but he gently pushes her away and she apologizes. Frank takes some food and leaves. Back at Dinah's office, she tells Sam that she has a lead.
See, a lot of y'all would have folded right there. Self-control. Never be intimate with another man's wife. Even though you want to take her down that road and, you know what I'm saying, want to go stupid. It's all about self-control, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gotta respect Frank. A lot of y'all would have failed in that moment. A lot of y'all would have bust her down. You know what I'm saying? But no, you got to walk away. Definitely would have walked away from that situation. You know what I mean?
Frank.
Never be intimate with another man's wife. It's never going to turn out well for you, bro, ever.
Claiming he is trying to buy ammunition. This is a lie, as she is actually trying to mislead whoever is listening to her bugged office. Russo and Rollins meet to discuss how they need to eliminate Frank. Rollins wants to get involved in Dinah's operation, and Russo says he will need help from others. Russo reassures Rollins that Dinah is just a tool to use, and that he is not worried about anyone standing in his way. Meanwhile, Micro thinks of giving evidence to Dinah to arrest Rollins, but Frank says Rollins must die.
I miss sex.
Yeah, it's good to know, buddy.
I'm hung like a moose.
You must be proud. Oh, for Christ's sake. Get the hell out of here. What's the matter with you?
Kiss my wife, don't forget.
Stop, enough.
Oh, hey.
It's not what happened.
I'll be right back. Yeah, Madani.
What do you mean Madani with?
I have the video. Lock and key, we give that to Madani. She arrests Rollins.
Rollins dies, remember?
Your family's dead. Just keep on going. You're a psychopath.
You have nothing but a war inside you.
He putting up question marks. That's all I'm like, what the freak? I'm talking about he missed sex and then started coming up. I would have killed you, right? I'm gonna say I would have killed you, bro, but freak wrong with you, bro. Know what I mean? I was like, what? Sweet junk going on here, bro. Got a whole wife. Hey, bro, stop playing on me, gang. I'm gonna lie to you. I would have probably had to put some buckshots in your face.
I'm calling her.
Put the goddamn phone down.
There we go.
Russo meets with some struggling vets and offers them money for a dangerous mission to eliminate someone, promising to get them to a country where they cannot be arrested. Frank wakes up Micro and gives him food. Micro regrets his actions from the night before and asks Frank to forget everything except Dinah. Frank refuses. When Sarah calls, Frank talks about his commitment to Maria and says he does not want to be with anyone else. He listens to Sarah's message, where she says her son Zach is going to hurt someone. Frank visits Sarah's house, and she gives him a hunting knife she found in his backpack. He asks about her son Zach. Zach explains he wanted the knife because he was scared. Dinah's operation to catch Russo is underway as he and his team enter an abandoned warehouse. Russo quickly realizes it is a trap, and a fierce gunfight breaks out between Russo's team and Homeland Security.
Homeland Security, drop your weapons!
Hey.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground!
Who the hell are these guys?
Throw it down!
Attaboy. Why don't you go along, buddy? Get the hell out of here. Hey, listen to me. You want to get him killed? They'll kill him. David, they will kill him. Go. Go. Hey, what a catch. Attaboy.
Dinah is feeling very sad after Sam's death. Her mother takes care of her, while she keeps blaming herself. At the same time, Frank and Micro are secretly watching her from a rooftop.
Oh, I'm so tired of people keep blaming themselves when things happen to people, bro. Not your fault, bro. I'm saying why things happen. I mean, you know, you didn't know it was going to happen. You didn't intend for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I know it's not my intention. So, I'm not going to blame myself. I stand when people tear themselves down so easily. I'm not going to blame myself, bro, for nothing. Because I know that wasn't my intention. Now, if that was my intention, then okay. I get that. But it wasn't my intention for him to die. I'm not finna be rolling around in the bed. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm finna be doing none of that, bro.
Trying to figure out how to talk to her.
Because I know it wasn't my
Suddenly,
intention.
A big explosion happens below them, filling the air with dust. At
Hit that
his
in
office,
on
workers are having a birthday party. Suddenly, a bomb explodes
Oh,
and some people
shoot.
die.
What
News
the
reports the
freak,
blast.
bro?
After that, we see Lewis
9/11?
acting crazy and talking to himself. He writes a letter saying the U.S. government is the enemy and wants to take away guns and freedom. Lewis sends his crazy letter to Karen. She reads it and wants to publish it, but her editor says they should call the FBI.
Y'all remember what I was saying yesterday? They find out before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a never-ending cycle. The new Marines go in, and then guess what? They turn out to be like the old Marines. You find out when it's too late. You know what I'm saying? When you in the Army, when you first start to be in the Army, when you in the Marines, like the beginning stage, you just fight for my country. I'm fighting for my country. You feel good about being a soldier. And then you start staying in it. And then once you get out, can't sleep. You know, you messed up, got PTSD. You know, they figure out, you know, when it's too late. You know what I'm saying? That the United States government is the true enemy.
Instead, Frank watches the bombing video and gets angry.
Not them in
He hates
Vietnam.
bombs and wants payback.
Not them in the Middle
Karen's
East.
article where she calls Lewis
Iran.
a terrorist and a coward. Frank gets worried that
The
Karen
enemy
might
is
be
right
in danger
here.
now because she is openly speaking against him.
Do you have any sympathy with this point of view?
No, none.
The irony of this bomber's point of view is terrifying. Less guns, less death, that simple.
This guy was using bombs, not guns.
It's barely a year since this city was terrorized by the Punisher.
No, that's hardly the same thing.
Frank Castle killed murderers and drug dealers.
37? That they know about.
Got a caller. Says it's him, the bomber.
Why did you say those things about me, Karen? And taking our guns so we can't do anything about it?
But awful things happen to people every day, and they don't murder people because of it.
The war is just beginning, and you are all on the wrong side of it. Sick. Semper.
Kill that bastard.
Tyrannus.
Better kill that bastard right now.
Kid, he said that. He said Six Semper Tyrannus. Lewis, and he drives a kid. Could you find him on there?
Listen, Frank, are you sure that this is the same guy?
I'm goddamn sure. Just
What's the deal with you two?
the deal is that nobody goes after, okay? Not on my watch.
So you want to go after this guy?
Goddamn right. Something happens to her.
Okay.
Curtis calls Lewis after hearing him on the radio.
The Punisher effed
and wants
up.
to find him. Curtis goes to O'Connor's place. When he gets there, he smells something bad through the mail slot and kicks the door open. He finds O'Connor's dead body wrapped in a shower curtain, and nearby, there are bomb-making materials. Lewis shows up, they fight, and Curtis almost wins.
Shouldn't be here, Curtis.
I needed to come check on you. It's not too late to do the right thing.
I am doing the right thing.
I can't leave here without you, buddy.
Can't leave here.
Come on, Curtis. Smack the taste out of you. Oh, God.
Micro finds Lewis's location and tells Frank. Frank grabs a gun and heads out.
Can't beat the
even
little
though
white boy,
Micro
man.
urges him to
White
call
boy beat the
FBI
brakes off
instead. Frank calls Karen to warn her about Lewis. Meanwhile, Senator Ori is at a hotel raising money for victims of Lewis's bombing. He meets Russo, who has been recommended for security. Ori talks about the bomber and says he is against guns, but Russo is not interested in Ori's politics. Frank arrives at O'Connor's house, breaks down the door, and finds Curtis tied up. He tries to free Curtis, but does not know how to disarm the bomb. Curtis's phone rings, and it is Lewis, who is watching from a distance with his gun. Lewis tells Frank that they are doing the same thing by taking justice into their own hands, but Frank disagrees, saying he is not like Lewis. He fought his enemies face to face, while Lewis does not. Frank and Curtis try to figure out how to disarm the bomb. Lewis calls Frank again, saying he has called the cops, but insists they should work together. Frank tries to make a deal to save Curtis.
Hear that? They're coming. Not as long as Hashtag Karen Page think they can write or say whatever it is they want.
No, I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna cut one of those wires. Now, what are you gonna do? You gonna kill me, kid? You wanna kill me? You wanna kill Curtis?
Try the white wire.
Come on. Shoot me.
Bro, y'all see bro just banged his head. Bro effed up, bro. Bro effed up.
I'm gonna cut one of those wires. Now, what are you gonna do? You gonna kill me, kid? You wanna kill me? You wanna kill Curtis?
See that? Good God, man. Well, this is what the Marines be doing to y'all, mother. Bro just banged his head on a solid. Good God.
Try the white wire.
Come on. Shoot me.
Ain't a lot of Punisher a savage though, bro. You know how dangerous that is, bro? Disarming like a bomb and then putting your trust in. Oh my God, the Punisher, this motherfucking savage.
Down! Right now!
Dinah is at a bar before heading to Sam's funeral.
Bro.
A scruffy man with a gun sits down and introduces himself as Micro. Dinah realizes he is the one who sent her the video. Micro wants to work with her and offers her the names of everyone involved in Kandahar, including Rollins. This makes Dinah's day. Things get even crazier when the news reports that Frank is alive. Frank watches the news and realizes the game is up. Shortly after, Lewis breaks into a man's apartment, eliminates him, and takes his clothes. Russo is in a hotel room, talking to Brett Mahoney about Lewis. Brett criticizes Russo's security, but he points out that Senator Ori is alive, though 4 of his men were eliminated protecting him. The scene shifts to 6 hours earlier, where Russo is talking to Senator Ori about security for his fundraising event. Russo gets a call from Frank. He warns Russo that Lewis is targeting Ori and will not let him speak. He tells Russo to get Ori out secretly and that he will handle Lewis. Karen is getting off the elevator, where Russo introduces himself. Then, we flash back to what happened earlier in the hotel room.
They're about taking all guns away from certain people, Karen.
Oh, crap. Dang.
I gotta help!
That's what he said? Or he told you that he went for help?
Karen is being interrogated. She defends Frank, saying he was not a terrorist and was there to protect her and stop Lewis. She argues that Frank would not shoot a senator over a political opinion. Meanwhile, Lewis, disguised as an anvil guard, sneaks past Dinah in the lobby and Russo on the stairs. He eliminates another guard, heads to Ori's floor, and gets ready to attack.
My man's right here
Ori and
tweaking.
Karen are debating,
He off the
while
dope.
Lewis prepares his bomb
What
and
the
gas
freak going
mask
on,
to go
bro?
after Ori.
Please don't shoot him. Please don't shoot him.
I got a bomb!
Oh, he was one. I thought the Punisher was dead. I'm like, Punisher just got belt. You know what I'm saying? Then the Punisher got back up. Oh, okay, he got a little vest on. He got a little vest on or something.
You want that?
Drop your weapons! Put your guns down!
Your first day back and you're on the scene of a terrorist attack? You're telling me there's no threat there?
I think you're having trouble with a narrative, Sergeant.
Why don't we start with exactly what you were doing?
We then flash back to Dinah arriving at her office, where Raffi returns her badge and Dinah admits she knew Frank was alive. She tells Raffi about her plan to draw out the bad guys, including Rollins being the one in charge. Dinah is in the hotel lobby when she runs into Russo. She wants to talk to him about the men who eliminated her team, who she believes worked for Russo. He denies it, claiming they have not worked for him in a long time. As alarms go off, Russo rushes off, but Dinah is determined and heads up the staircase where she meets Frank. She tells him to drop his weapon, but he refuses.
Castle, drop the weapon.
It's not gonna happen.
Drop the weapon! Castle, stay back.
This mother effer just don't die, do he? You know what I mean? Like, this mother effer just don't die. You know what I'm saying? How hard is it to kill one bastard? You had to aim on him? Gun down, gun down. Please tell me how hard is it to kill one bastard. This ain't no Avenger. The Punisher. He a human just like it. This is not no Avenger. You feel me? This ain't no Thor. You feel me? This ain't no Thanos. You feel me? This is a freaking human being. He's just a Punisher. Hit him one time, he dead. I know he deadly, but he ain't deadly enough for no dang bullets. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them deadly. He ain't deadly for no dang bullet to hit him, though. He ain't that deadly. You know what I'm saying? He's deadly, but he ain't that deadly. One good shot to the head, Punisher down. It's a lot of deadly people that's dead, bro. Deadly don't save you from death.
Shut up!
Okay.
I'm on over. Hey! I'm on over. Stay back. Maybe you and me, we are the same. When we were with Curtis, you told me to pull that white wire. You did the right thing, kid. You and me, we are the same. But I would like to do the same thing over and over and over again. Do it now, Karen! Do it now! And then when they come out, they cut up.
Frank, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Karen, get out of here. Go like a soldier.
I go like a soldier. He went out like a fool.
God damn it!
Yeah, this different. This different. He different, bro.
On the news, Billy calls Frank a monster, trying to make himself look good. Dinah watches the same news in her office. She is very angry because she knows Russo eliminated her partner and is now lying to the public. She throws her coffee mug at the TV in frustration. Frank comes back to the hideout. He looks very angry. He goes to the bathroom to fix his injuries. Micro comes in to help him, but Frank feels betrayed because Micro went to Dinah. He tells Micro that things have now changed. Micro's family is watching the news and finds out that their friend Pete is really a Frank Castle. They are shocked and confused. Russo meets with Dinah. She shows him crime scene photos and says he is a murderer.
I'm going to share several crime scene photos with you.
Why am I here, Dina?
Because you're a murderer.
The only reason I was there that day was you.
Did you and Frank Castle conduct illegal covert operations in Kandahar?
Now, if this was official, you wouldn't be sitting there alone.
He's going to kill you. And he's going to enjoy doing it.
Frank is back at the hideout and finally spray painting the white skull on his vest. At Homeland Security, Dinah and Rafi watch Russo's interview. Rafi tells Dinah to find
the last
Frank and
reaction,
Micro to
chat.
move things
Last
forward,
reaction.
then goes to handle things his own way. At Micro's house, a man pretending to be a cop knocks on the door.
Hey, we received a call from this address to the Castle tip line. Did you call? Got something you want to tell me, son? How do you know Frank Castle? Where's your daughter? Well, look, thing is, I think it's best you come with me. For your own protection.
Zach, run!
Hey!
Sorry. Get away from my family or I swear to God I'll use this.
Drop it! I'm out of here. David, stop. Hey, stop! Where's Leo? They didn't take her. I gotta go. Could see your phone.
Micro's daughter, Leo, is walking alone in the park when her phone rings. Frank tells her to throw away the phone and SIM card after the call. He gives her a safe place to go and says he will meet her there. After the call, Frank tells Micro that he has to go get his daughter. Frank also tells him that if he does not return by midnight, Micro should go to Dinah. Micro asks what Frank is going to do. Frank says he will wait for the bad guys, make them talk, find out where Sarah is, and then eliminate them all. Sarah and Zach are tied up in a warehouse, scared and shouting. Rollins and Russo are watching them. Rollins tells Russo to go eliminate Frank and Micro at their hideout, which they found by tracking Sarah's phone. Russo does not want to go alone and dares Rollins to come with him. Rollins refuses. The two do not trust each other, and it seems like one of them might betray the other soon. Frank is finally getting ready for war. He loads his guns, sharpens his knives, sets traps, and puts on the skull vest. Inside the warehouse, bad guys are walking around, trying to find Frank.
This man is insane. Man is insane, bro. Hey.
Yeah, we're in the power station. There's no one here.
If they weren't there, how'd you find the place?
The phone we tracked.
It's a trap.
Dang. Dang. Oh yeah, this mother have a death.
I'm gonna watch you die.
Oh yeah, this man, like, his head is just filled like he just, all he think about is blood. All he think about is massacring. You know what I'm saying? All he think about is blood and massacre. You know, that's all he thinking about. Oh my goodness. Right in the skull. There we go. Ah! Russo ain't that, bro.
Where'd they take him?
I don't know anything.
Fair enough. Someday, sometime, this is gonna come down to you and me.
I'll catch up to you eventually.
Frank says that everything is on the computers, and if Micro's family gets hurt, all the files will go public. Russo offers to trade Sarah and Zach for Frank and Micro. Frank agrees. Micro meets his daughter Leo. They sit in the van, talking. Suddenly, Dinah knocks on the window. Micro asks why she is there. Frank steps out of the shadows and says he called her. He talks to Leo, says she is brave, and tells her his real name is Frank Castle.
He's a lot scarier than Pete.
Yes, sweetheart. I guess he is.
Russo arrives at the hideout. He sees the damage and watches the video of the Kandahar execution on the computer and becomes very shocked and confused. The next day, Frank is being questioned by Dinah. She wants to know about the events in Kandahar. He names all the people involved, like Orange and Russo, which makes things worse for them. Micro, who just reunited with his daughter, faces tough questions from her about why he disappeared and how his family dealt with his fake death. Micro promises to make things right. He then talks to Dinah on camera and tells her he won't answer her questions unless he is sure his wife and daughter will be safe. Dinah asks Frank about Zubair. Frank explains they were a squad and admits that he was the one who eliminated Zubair, not Russo. Dinah is shocked, and Frank says it ruined them all. Frank and Micro are waiting at the docks for the exchange to get Micro's family back. Frank promises to protect Micro's wife and son. A red van arrives, and Sarah and Zach are brought out.
Dad! Dad!
So it's
Gonna blow him up?
You gonna leave him and get in the van? Start walking.
Sounds good. Easy. You keep it together, David. Keep walking. Get in the van! Come here!
Hey.
Welcome back. Nice place you got here.
Russo tries to get information from Frank, but Frank refuses to cooperate. Russo tells him he has no choice but to die, and that Micro is dead, eliminated by Homeland. Frank confronts Russo about his involvement in the deaths of his family. Russo admits he knew about it, but denies being the one who pulled the trigger. Frank, full of anger and pain, threatens to eliminate Russo. Meanwhile, Micro is revealed to be alive and emerges from a body bag. He reunites with his family, who are overjoyed, but still shocked by his fake death. Back at the hideout, Russo demands the passwords from Frank, but Frank refuses. Rollins then enters, threatening to make things worse. He begins to beat Frank, but Frank takes it without reacting, retreating into thoughts of his wife, Maria, to endure the pain.
Yeah, I was wondering when you were gonna show up. How about Morty Bennett? You think Morty Bennett trusted him?
Billy and I have mutual interests, Frank.
Micro breaks protocol and hacks into Dinah's computer to show her a live feed of Frank being tortured. He begs Dinah to save him.
Give it up and I'll make it clean and fast. Go out like a soldier.
It's gonna be you.
I promise.
It's a retinal scan up there, keystroke. My eye, my right hand. That's it.
Where's home, Frank? Is it here? Is it there? I want to hear you say it.
It's with you always. You know that. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with you.
This guy was good. We were never getting in here without the codes.
The backup systems and security are gnarly.
You're nothing but his one fear, Frank. Ribs must be crap.
These motherfuckers be evil, boy. Golly. No, it's like the beating, you know what I'm saying? The beating just makes them want to go even harder. You know, you think that this motherfucker will have some sympathy, but with the blood and the beating, it's just, oh. Y'all see this man's face?
But he's one fear, Frank. Ribs must be crap.
All right.
You don't leave me, Frank.
This doesn't serve me.
Billy, don't get confused. Men like me make the plans. Men like you shed the blood. Because when it's all said and done, you're just a stupid grunt, too.
It's time. You have to choose.
Adrenaline. Oh, always gonna come down to you and me, Frank. Time for quid pro quo.
Come home, Frank. Let's go home.
I am home. You're wrong.
There we go. There we go. Give it to him. Going on.
God damn, Frankie. I love to watch you work.
Frank, in pain, tells Russo that he has lost everything. Just then, Homeland agents storm in. Micro tells Frank to stay with him, his eyes wide open.
A lot of beating going on, y'all. There's a lot of beating.
Maria is no longer there. Frank is taken away, and his wounds are treated immediately. Russo, on the other hand, grabs money from a wall safe, and in that moment, Homeland agents arrive, but Russo takes them out one by one and escapes, blowing up the building as he leaves. Frank wakes
It's
up,
an assassin
still
too,
badly
right
injured, and asks about Russo. Later, he is getting ready to leave, and
Russo,
Micro
he don't
gives him
play.
money, telling him to get away and start fresh. But Frank refuses, saying he has to finish what he started. He thanks Dinah for saving him.
Still trying to kill Russo?
That if they meet again, she will either arrest him or eliminate him. Dinah later faces questioning at Homeland by Rafi and Marion. They want to know where Frank and Micro are. She tells them to arrest her or let her do her job. Curtis wakes up to find Russo in his house, armed and wanting to talk. Russo asks how long Curtis knew Frank was alive. Curtis explains he kept Frank's secret because Frank asked him to. They talk about how both Frank and Russo have made bad choices, but Curtis says Frank would never betray a brother. Suddenly, sniper fire comes through the window.
Hey, he a bad mother effer too, right here. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be a tough kill, Frank. I'm gonna keep it a beast.
I'm taking this kind of personally.
Yeah. Put him on.
Shit, we know each other so well, we saw each other coming.
Let him go. No. I'll let you walk out that door. I give you my word.
As soon as I hear that magazine and cartridge eject from your rifle. Let's meet tonight. How about buy your painted ponies, Frankie?
Frank has a flashback to when Russo was not just a teammate, but a close friend. We see Russo happily spending time with Frank.
Telling y'all, that's how it be, y'all. Closest friends turn out to be your worstest enemies. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy. You know what I mean? A lot of people be thinking that the enemies is so far away. You know what I mean? Everybody always paying attention to strangers. You know? Strangers, the enemies, but in real life, that person that's closest to you be the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Turns out they were the closest friends. And then they turned out to be the biggest enemies. I be all the time, man.
Kids and joking around.
A lot of folks that's enemies now used to be close friends. Used to be good associates. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Park, Russo threatens some kids at a carnival stand and asks for their help. Dinah is writing her report on Frank but gets a text with a location, Central Park, where Frank's family was eliminated. She quickly leaves to head there, knowing the showdown between Frank and Russo is about to happen. Frank is moving through the trees, ready for a fight and wearing his iconic skull symbol. He approaches the painted ponies in Central Park, where he remembers his family from a happy time. However, the peaceful moment turns dark when he sees two teenagers tied up and bleeding. Russo calls Frank, telling him these kids will die because of him. Frank uses a grenade launcher to distract Russo and charges into fight.
Guys, I got Frank. We need this.
We're the same. Oh, it's enough, Frank. You come out. Let him go. I never had anybody. Beasley.
They evenly matched right here, boy. Aye! Come on, Punisher, get right. Oh no. Hey. They evenly matched, bro. Ah. Dang. Man. It's real. It gets real. It gets real. Aye!
At the hospital, Frank is in cuffs. Marion and Rafi tell him that he is
this
free
one
now.
bad mother effer right here.
When Frank asks about Russo,
Punisher
he says he survived surgery but may have brain damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Russo
remembers everything so she can face him again. We then see Russo in a hospital.
Hey,
his face
Russo.
wrapped in bandages. After that, Frank drops Micro at home. He is nervous to return to his family, but finally goes in. Sometime later, Frank is at the Veterans Support Group with Curtis. He joins the talk and admits something deep. For the first time in his life, he has no war to fight, and that scares him.
I'm really look in the mirror. You gotta admit who you are. First time as long as I can remember, I don't have a war to fight. I'm scared.
And this is where the season 1 ends. I hope you enjoyed my recap, and if you did, then
There y'all go right there, man. That was part 2 of The Punisher, man. Like I said, man, we got to get in tune with these movie recaps, man. They very underrated. A very underrated piece of work of mine. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know, people be sleeping on the movie recaps, but we will get everybody tuned in into the movie recaps, most definitely. But anyways, man, I appreciate everybody for joining the stream. You know, we got 4 videos that we gonna upload, man. Like I said, every day is a good stream. Y'all know I would not be live streaming tomorrow. Y'all know that for surely. But I will be back Monday, so make sure y'all turn on post notifications, subscribe, do all that. It's your boy Jay, man. Take it easy.